Am I that bald?
There we go.
I like how they actually framed in on that dude's skull cap. Bless me.
All right. Anyway, so what I did is
What'd you do?
I was listening to the IGN podcast the other night. They have an Xbox podcast and they have a PlayStation podcast, and then they got like their Beyond podcast or whatever.
Where's Wii U?
Huh?
Where's the Wii U podcast?
Well, they're not into Wii U. They don't support anything.
That's not biased or anything.
They don't support anything that's not mega monster awesomely big or whatever.
So they must like Godzilla.
But on it, what they did on their Xbox one is they E3's coming up,
right? E3
and
what's that?
So they went around Electronic Entertainment
Expo.
Ow! Nothing like the Memphis Comic Expo.
Hashtag Memphis Comic Expo.
But you guys should go see us at. But no, on it said
pound sign.
On it, what they did is they did like a little round table, and basically they set up their expectations and their predictions for what they think's going to happen on E3, and they just went one by one around the table and told what their predictions were.
I do have a question about that though.
Yeah.
Was the table in fact round?
I have no idea because I couldn't see it because I was listening to it. I wasn't watching it. They're not as good as us. They don't have a video camera set up.
Ow!
You guys are cool.
Yeah.
2 hours in already. We haven't said our names yet.
So welcome to another installment of the AK Exp. I'm Aaron. Which camera are we pointing at?
Both.
All right.
I'm the same guy, Chris.
And
man, you could do better.
I know I could do better.
You've done so much better.
I know. We're live streaming. I can't just go off the cuff.
Danger zone.
Oh well.
Anyway, yeah. So I mean, I guess we've been to E3, so we've had some kind of expectation.
Dusty! Sorry, that's who I am. You happy now?
There you go.
I couldn't do it when you knew it was coming.
Yeah. Okay.
JFK this shit.
No, but just as far as like what you expect each company to kind of come out with or whatever, like. I mean, whether or not it's Bethesda's announcements, what those are going to be.
Hold on. I had a segue for this. God damn it.
Way to just crack
E3, the game of E3 is going to be Mortal Kombat 10, personally. And to commemorate this moment of Mortal Kombat 10, I bought a bottle of King Cobra. If you can't see this is a bottle of urine. And essentially urine. And I bought King Cobra because it represents my favorite fighter in all the Mortal Kombat history.
Cool guy?
No, Cobra.
Me too. Yeah, he's my favorite.
They're kin. So I'm gonna pass it around. I'm gonna do a drink. You're gonna do a drink.
Yeah.
You're gonna do a goddamn drink.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Is this gonna be like?
Yes.
I saw
Arrow Shot Part 2. Okay.
I saw like an old Discovery Channel special where this dude like drank antifreeze and they had to like
fuck.
I know it like rotted his insides out and he just had a tube that ran like just literally straight to his asshole so that he could eat and he could push the food down. Is that what's going to happen?
He was Sub-Zero, right?
When I drink this shit?
Yes.
Is this antifreeze? That's
no,
what I'm asking.
No. Antifreeze is pussy shit compared to a King Cobra. It's a full-fledged
Cobra.
You won't survive this. This will melt your insides and your brain and also somehow eradicate
straight
your soul.
Fatality right here.
I looked at it and I didn't even want to have friendship with you. Drink the shit.
This is least of
Just drink it. Can't believe you're actually. Yeah, pass it around.
So if you drink it, do you become a cobra, and that'd be your animality?
I feel like I had a cobra spit into my mouth.
Whatever.
Yeah, I drank in 3 of these at the last party. So
no, that's fucking horrible. Yeah, that's gross. Oh, I need to wash it down with regular beer.
$1.50.
Oh my god. No, seriously, no, it's fine until the aftertaste. It's fine.
It's like chewing on an acorn. Don't ask how I know that, okay? I was a curious child. It was a nut. Squirrels ate it. Thought I could.
Okay, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, see, told you.
Oh.
Anyway, that shit's awful. So we're gonna keep drinking.
Queen ass cobras over here.
Queen. Oh my god.
That's some nasty shit right there.
I don't like talking about things that are disgusting.
It's really
on podcasts, but I do want to state that we all have bowel movements post beer drinking. And of the foulest and most horrible situation my life has ever given to me, it was after I drank 3 King Cobras.
You drank 3 of those motherfuckers?
Yes.
Like for real?
With tequila and shit afterwards.
You wonder why it disappeared last time.
That was what happened last time?
I bought some 40s and I drank them.
Holy shit.
He's wearing sunglasses at night on the inside, and he disappears normally anyway. So you can imagine him disappearing.
Dude, you weren't even there that night. Like,
I wonder why.
I mean, I get why now.
Now you know why, yeah.
Wow, dude.
I'm bringing this. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, God. I'm sticking with the Coors Light.
Yeah,
I can't fucking do that.
I'm going to stick with my e-cig. Hold on.
There you go. Balls to the wall.
At some point in the late 90s, I'm pretty sure the idea of e-cig was the most hip thing they ever could have fucking done. I bet there's a video game somewhere, somebody smoking an e-cigarette. Like, that was actually a thing.
Wouldn't that be funny if the next Metal Gear Solid Snake started smoking e-cigarettes?
Right, to find lasers. He's just sitting there. He's like,
this raspberry tobacco is so good. I gotta get my vape on.
You make fun of it, asshole. Take a full drag of that. Yeah, you look way cool. Anyway.
Oh, it's like sucking an electronic dick.
Like real cigarettes.
This is also our first live stream.
Is it?
Video podcast that we've done. So
we've
that's
had a lot of Twitches, so that's.
Should get that checked out.
You got a slight twitch.
Nah! All right. E3.
No, okay. All right. Expectations. Fuck, I'm the one that wants to do this. But I don't have anything yet, so you guys are gonna have to go first. I'm the one that comes up with it, and I gotta fucking think. I gotta like
my
really
expectations. You go. Yu-Gi-Oh, you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you want to see? What do you predict that will happen? Will it be anything? Whatever.
Will I am.
It's cool because I've already thought about this, and yet I haven't spoken about it. That's funny, but
that's good.
I foresee Nintendo not doing a goddamn thing because they don't have to.
That's not
after Mario Kart 8 and everything, and after the last E3, I really expect Nintendo to just come out and.
I think they're going to come out swinging to rebut you.
By swinging, you mean motion controls are coming back in a big way.
Jesus
they already have the that controller is a motion controller.
My thumbs is a motion.
Come on, it's not full motion. It's not side axis, whatever. What I'm saying is that in the past they kind of realized that everybody was dwarfing them with the hardware and everything else, and I think that Nintendo really doesn't give a shit anymore.
I think that they're going to put out a new Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so too?
Yeah.
Yes, where you're going with that.
I was going to get to that, actually.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
I think they're going to have their top tier games. They've already released Mario Kart, and look at where they're releasing it in the year. And everybody's playing.
Don't forget Smash Brothers comes out in the fall. Summer. Both of them, summer and fall.
The cool thing about Mario Kart is that for them, that franchise is historically that's like the thing that keeps Nintendo going. Like that name is so big. That and just regular Mario and Zeldas.
Okay, Zelda, Smash, Mario Kart, regular, anything that's a platformer related to Mario. I mean, you've got essentially 5 games that you could own a Nintendo and enjoy playing forever. And look
I really want to say something
how clean and crisp the visuals are on the Wii U. I kind of underrated it, and I'm not gonna lie.
It's a good machine.
It is, and I've seen a bunch of people doing different things and playing. Yeah, they've been plugging their nunchucks in to the Wii U remote and playing just directly off the screen recently.
Right.
Have you seen that? And that to me, dude, yeah.
How?
And it's fucking sweet.
There's no spot to plug in that.
There is. I've seen people doing it. I know there's people doing it.
I mean, there's something that's coming out to where you can connect your GameCube controllers to the.
Yeah,
because that's what I want to do.
Was the thing that. Are you serious? People that play Super Smash love GameCube.
That's if you're gonna cater to an audience. Cater to one of your bigger audiences, which is the Smash
Pro
Brothers.
Controller is not that. It's pretty much 360 controller.
I want that because I liked the Wii Pro controller. That shit was cool.
I like the fucking Wii Pad or whatever.
It works.
It feels good.
Oddly enough, as big as it is, it fucking works.
It feels good.
So
I was gonna say one of the rumored things they took a picture. Somebody took a picture of the booths being set at E3. A game rumored to be called Mario Maker. And from the picture, it looks like you're building your own Mario game, like with the touchpad and stuff. Looks really interesting. If you consider that a downloadable game where you can just build your own 8-bit version of Mario lay out your levels however you want.
Would that kind of be their response to a Little Big Planet?
I would say it's about time they do that, because something I learned from the Giant Bomb many years ago was I think it was
By the way, Giant Bomb is a podcast that he's talking about.
They already offer stickers in 3D World, don't they?
Hold on. What it was called Vinny's Law. I think it was something like that. What it is like, if you can create a level in a video game, there will be a World 1-1. Someone will always make World.
Right. You think Minecraft people have done it?
Yeah, I mean, always. Always.
What's that game on Valve? That Valve released. Gary's Mod,
Terraria, whatever.
I mean, no matter what. Of course, it's classic.
And that right there says a lot about what people want to do with Mario. People want to make their own Mario. They're going out of the way to create Mario-like things and things that aren't Mario. So give them a chance to create Mario in a Mario-like thing, and you get some fucking Mario.
It's the perfect video game formula. I mean, it's like...
Because we aren't all programmers. We can't get the jump mechanics down. We can't get the feel of Mario perfect in all these other games. Right. It's always going to be a Little Big Planet no matter what you do. It just looks like Mario a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, so you give people the opportunity to make a Mario game, make the levels the way you want to. Hell, I'd take on one of your most challenging stages. You give me your best, I'll give you my best. That's something I've always wanted to do because I'm interested in
platformers. It pisses me off when your wife gets the crown. That's all I'm saying.
Platformers and fighting games are my two favorite genres, and so create your own fighting game, create your own platformer.
All day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down with that. I didn't really dig Little Big Planet's handling, so I never really dug.
It's different for some people, and the controllers a little.
My 7-year-old kid loves to build stuff in Little Big Planet. I mean, just builds all day long.
Yeah,
but
right.
Nintendo putting out something like that for not just core gamers, but for everyone.
This is something that you're thinking would happen, or they've already announced?
Somebody leaked a picture of the booth at E3
of the Nintendo booth.
Yeah, the Nintendo booth that was on the very end cap, and the picture of the corner picture of the booth had like a gamepad moving like Mario walks around. Said Mario Maker.
So by the way, I love that one of the things that's been leaked at E3 is the gamepad.
That is my most excited thing.
No, I mean, and that's what I was getting at is that Wii U controller has so much room to operate. You have
like a Pokemon MMORPG, but we don't get into that again. You got me thinking about that, man. I every day I wake up, I'm like,
the attack screen. So I mean, but honestly,
got you thinking about the Pokemon.
Yeah, the MMO.
Yeah, the Pokemon MMORPG. Yeah,
apparently something like that exists out there. Some fan made.
No, there's a couple that people have made because I look for it religiously. I'm like, please God, let them do this. But
every day at church, you're like,
but
waiting
when they do it, they don't do it right.
Never go to church.
I mean, it just doesn't happen. I mean, the most successful Pokemon thing that was kind of done by some like random person that they released would be that Pokemon experiment where everybody like was able to log in and they were able to vote on moves.
Oh, that was the Twitch Plays Pokemon.
That was it.
Yeah, that was a really interesting.
That was cool for Twitch. That was an awesome advertisement.
I think it was a hacked version of Pokemon too. Nintendo was okay with it apparently. So
Nintendo's really cool about people.
Lenient. The only thing that I've seen them not be lenient on is YouTube videos, and it's coming from live.
They just put out that press statement recently about them taking 20%.
Yeah,
and letting they're allowing content creators to make money off of their.
But they want to get a percentage out of it, and
percentage of the ad revenue. Now, if there's ad being run on that video,
well, so that's not affecting the actual YouTubers that are posting the videos.
Yeah, well, some like PewDiePie or something like that.
Right. Whenever they're making money,
a lot of people apparently give a shit about PewDiePie.
Well, I
don't know why.
His mic and
It doesn't matter. He has more followers than we do.
Oh, fuck
He's doing something right. People enjoy that shit.
No, I mean, he's a funny guy. I'm not denying that.
Red Barrels.
If you want to,
I don't like him. I personally think he's very odd, and it bothers me. Right?
Yeah, it kind of bothers me too. But hey,
he gets it. Do your thing. He's got it. But like, then again, I would never want to push to make money off of a YouTube series of me playing video games when I'm just playing the game that people actually did real work on.
Right.
Well, that's not the point.
No, that's what Nintendo's point.
No,
Nintendo's stance has always been, hey, you can't make money off of our fucking work. Which I can understand. What we're doing, we're not making money off of their fucking work.
Well, the big issue
we're praising or shitting on it.
Competitive gameplay when it came down to it, like Super Smash.
Twitch.
It was twitched and it was played, in big tournaments and everything. And there were people having issues trying to watch these top tier games and top tier characters playing versus other top tier characters. And I mean, I can understand that, but at the same time, at least Nintendo's handling the process, and that's something that most people don't do. And really, I was talking shit about Nintendo this year. I really was. And I felt they were underpowered as a console. I felt all this other shit.
And then you played the Wii U.
And then Nintendo just smacks me in the face like a bitch. It does. And it does consistently.
Domestic violence.
The thing I'm really digging about that Wii U is that every game that I've picked up for it that I was like, this is going to be a good game, was a good game. Yeah, it was fucking King Cobra.
Just drink it.
Beer.
Like, well, the only game I found underwhelming was Tropical Freeze. Well, it's a beautiful game. It's a beautiful game and it's great.
Dude,
God damn it, dude. Listen to me.
I'm sorry.
When I say a game is underwhelming, I'm not giving any knock on its quality. I'm giving its ability to keep me playing. A good game, a great game, keeps somebody like me playing. A game like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze is great. I liked it.
Yeah.
But man,
that was an awesome revisit to the series.
But I didn't want that exact flavor that I had last time. You know, DK Returns was amazing and I enjoyed it, but I didn't want that all over again.
But you didn't get that all over again.
Yeah, there's a lot of things different in it. Yeah,
cooperative aspects that have other
just
aspects of gameplay.
Somebody who didn't like the way it really felt on the Wii U or the Wii, like I didn't like the way it controlled. A lot of the way that the movement of Donkey Kong kind of just felt a little floaty for my taste. I guess.
I mean, but honestly, you think about. When
you play a platformer, it's all about how it handles. And if you don't,
but you're a Meat Boy enthusiast, right?
I never was a Meat Boy enthusiast until Meat Boy came along, and
it's
now
the cleanest platformer you can get your hands on.
Do you think that they'll release like a Meat Boy 2?
No, they've already said they never would do that.
Okay. They really wouldn't have to because you can play those levels over and over and over again forever.
Beat it all as a band.
Oh, okay.
If you have, I have the Steam version, and you can download your own levels and stuff and make your own levels.
That's pretty cool.
Once again,
there's actually a hidden character you can play as. It's the head crab.
No way.
Really?
Yeah, no.
That's cool.
Is he worse than the Band-Aid?
Oh yeah, does he have some kind of different
Tofu Boy?
Yeah.
Oh, is it a Tofu?
Yeah, Tofu's like a Tofu Boy. PETA put out a version of Meat Boy called Tofu Boy.
Really?
Yeah, just to be a spoof on it because his name was Super Meat Boy. Hey PETA. Hey PETA, look.
Yeah, suck it. Like seriously.
Anything I've ever seen about PETA has always made me want to shit on them. Then I watch Penn and Teller's bullshit. Now it's the nail in their coffin for me. So look,
I remember that episode.
If somebody gives a shit about animals, they're going to take care of animals. We don't need a money-making machine throwing paint on people for fur coats.
That's how I feel about a lot of things like that, but I could go off rails.
Yeah,
we
can just the AK experience. The AK Exp likes to put a hand out and say "fuck you, PETA."
Yeah.
If not, then just me.
No. This is unanimous between me and you, and this is
bacon.
Fuck you.
Bacon, I don't want to kill any animals, but I do want to drive a Prius and drink about $25 worth of coffee.
Cheesecake recently. Bacon can really go with anything. It really can.
Dude,
It's bacon soap out there now.
I just want to
bacon everything. Is it like a peripheral?
You're soaping up while greasing up.
I want to start an Instagram account and
that sounds like
make mountains of bacon.
No.
Just to make people jealous.
Don't do it.
Not happening. Not going to do it.
Anyway, so that's Nintendo expectations, I guess, is that they're going to be coming out with
they're going to have
a little Big Planet
titles.
similar.
They really don't need to market shit to anybody. And I honestly think okay, I'm a hardcore gamer, and I regretted getting the 64 when I could have gotten the PlayStation in the beginning. Looking back on it now. Now, hold on, listen to me.
I'm trying to listen.
Dude, looking back on it now, I'm glad I got that 64 because you see how many titles that came out, like Siphon Filter and all this stuff on regular PlayStation, and I was like, fuck. But there's lasting. It's right there with Mario Kart 64
alongside the PlayStation,
right? And what I'm saying is that at the beginning, I was kind of pissed off that I didn't get the PlayStation, but now I look back at it, Mario Kart 64, GoldenEye, The World's Not Enough, Perfect Dark. I mean, I can go on, and I found tons of fulfillment. Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo-Kazooie, Super Mario 64,
Doom 64,
Perfect Dark.
No, so there were a bunch of great games for it, and those were like equally awesome systems.
I'm just saying that Nintendo, I think,
easily.
Look, you see some of these guys that are on the board for Nintendo, and they take responsibility for bullshit, and that's something that in Western culture I think is not readily accepted.
So what are you expecting? Was that your expectation?
I don't
Nintendo?
know. I was just flying off.
I took them off his rails.
Okay,
there. Here's my Nintendo.
What are your expectations? What are your predictions for what's going to happen at E3?
I really think that Nintendo doesn't have to really do shit. They're going to be like, I think they might.
What are you talking about?
Would you just listen to me, you asshole?
No,
Danger Zone.
you just said Nintendo doesn't have to do shit.
They're gonna show like 3 or 4 titles.
They need to show far more than 3 or 4 titles.
Whatever,
dude. I'm fucking serious. They had to show far more than 3 or 4
top-tier titles that will. Okay, last E3, what did they do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, they did Mario 3D World, and then
nothing.
And then they hinted at when they did Mario 3D World and Super Smash, which is finally coming out this year.
Yeah,
Whatever you see this year, you won't see next year.
I will say, I guess, to rebound off of you, you're right, because if I would have known what the Wii U was, if I would have had that advertisement in front of me a little bit more, I think I might have been more apt to get a Wii U sooner.
Yeah.
But it makes me wonder if getting that Wii U sooner, it would be like a release of a console like the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, where I'm getting it and it doesn't have the games yet.
That's where my sentiment's coming from, is that I had it day one,
and there wasn't.
It's up until now where there's actually a catalog of games to play somewhat, but it's not until like a couple weeks ago.
I was judging, looking at the hardware. I was just looking at the hardware.
The hardware is serviceable, but it's not going to carry on very much longer.
It doesn't have to.
Right, because with that kind of game, you don't really have.
It doesn't have
with Mario Kart 8 type games.
Mario Kart 8 is an anomaly because, look, man, they just did 3D World. That was their big Mario game. It was great. I think it's great.
I don't think it was Galaxy great.
No, but it's made by Galaxy 10.
But it could support a game like Galaxy easily, or Sunshine easily. It was GameCube. Those are all on GameCube. So let's take a look at this, and these are games that people love and covet, and they love these games.
I just played all that shit on the Wii. I just played all that shit on the Wii. It was like 2-3 years ago tops.
Yeah,
I played Galaxy 2 recently. You know,
I first played Sunshine at your house, and I was like, why the fuck have I not played this game?
It's like Zelda.
Sunshine
every Zelda game is
you know. And to me, honestly, it's not nearly as bad as this beer.
All right.
I get where you're coming from. I'm just saying Nintendo's going to have to do something new.
Let me make my point.
All right.
Here's the thing. They're going to have top-tier titles, and I think that they're going to release trailers for them and gameplay footage for them. And I think that they're just going to be like, here, developers, do whatever you want to do. And then they can go do whatever the fuck they want to do. But honestly, Nintendo, right now, they're sitting pretty, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because you're looking at PlayStation 4 and you're looking at Xbox One, and what do they have right now?
Nothing that's worth a damn yet.
Nothing's worth a damn. The only thing next gen...
Maybe. Well, that's the thing. I mean, last generation didn't start releasing awesome games until late that last quarter. I mean, that's when you started seeing goddamn. No. I meant like the last generation. Its good games didn't start coming out until the end of the year after they released. Like they came out in September.
Now remember, the 360 came out in 05, and then PlayStation followed in 06 along with the Wii. And the very first next generation game that I can recall that actually was, I would say, a blockbuster, was Gears of War. That was in 2006 or 7, one of the two. And following that, you get Uncharted that year.
And then games like Fallout 3 came out, which kind of goes into where I want to go. And my prediction is Bethesda's going to come out with some shit. They're about to show off some shit that's
my only argument for this year.
I think Doom beta that's out there. I think that they're gonna that Doom beta that they advertised with Wolfenstein. I think that they're gonna show something.
They have to. They've put it out there far too much.
Right. And I think that it's gonna. I think that's gonna be the talk of E3.
I mean, let's be honest. The way that these people, they just kind of throw it in your face. Oh, Doom beta. You know, you're just like you see it and
I do.
Want it.
I do want to get my point across very clearly that my expectations for E3 are not very high, and that's simply because I don't think a lot of these games are going to come out this year.
Not the great games, because it's not time
yet. Not even that, because there's nothing really. By now, we usually know it's already coming out this year, at least.
You're going to see tons of Destiny gameplay footage and Witcher 3 footage.
Witcher 3.
Ooh, don't even get me started.
That's the only fantasy game I might play, honestly.
Oh my!
Did either of you guys beat Witcher 2?
No, I played it on 360, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't very fun on 360.
And I said, bro, and it's horrible. It was just
the trailer that they just revealed one of the main characters that went through with Triss Marigold was like, she was like this dude's partner. Like, this is what drove Geralt. She was like one of the few people that believed in him, because at the beginning of it, it's like he killed the king, as how this series started out or whatever. And so everybody's against him, and she's like somebody that believes in him. And now it kind of looks like she's like a bad guy. Like she's like somebody really he's out to pursue.
And I remember her. Okay, I got like 3 hours into Witcher 2 on 360, and I just got tired of the switching between controls. The combat didn't feel fluid, and I'm just gonna say that again. And I've still got it sitting.
It had the best combat of any fucking game that I've put RPG.
Opinion, hey, we have differing opinions on Mass Effect 1, and we can have differing opinions on this. And what I'm saying to you is that I didn't like it.
Yeah, you played it on console though. It wasn't meant for console.
I said console, it was meant for
and
PC. That's what I'm saying. It's a console. It didn't feel right to me.
Yeah.
And switching stances and everything, I like that aspect of it, but it didn't feel right to me. But looking at the gameplay footage from that new Witcher trailer for E3, pre-E3 trailer is sick as shit.
Yeah.
The flame effects, smoke effects, the lighting effects, this douchebag, all of it, dude.
You were in the Witcher 3 trailer?
He was.
I am the Witcher. Get on my imp, bitch. Where's the Witcher?
Let me try that thing. Yeah. What is this? Is this a Mountain Dew flavored?
It's an e-cig.
Right? It looks like, here, enjoy it.
But
wrong way. Yeah.
Like I was saying, my excitement goes with Mortal Kombat 10.
There you go.
And it doesn't come out until next year.
Well, I mean, we're all looking at games. Okay, Destiny's released in 2015, right? Look, no, they're coming out this year.
September.
Okay, no, you're right.
My issue is I have 2 goddamn new fucking consoles. 3 if you want to count the fucking Wii U. A PC that I've rebuilt, and I've got not a goddamn thing worth playing. Every game that's come out. Every game that came out from last year's E3, year before that, I watched fucking Dogs.
Man.
Hold on.
I've been watching gameplay. I don't give a shit.
Every one of these games that come out.
So we haven't really talked about Watch Dogs.
No, I don't want to. There's no reason to.
Okay, there really isn't.
No, fair enough.
There really
every
isn't
game
much
has
of a reason.
Been underwhelming. Everything. The only thing that's been surprising is fucking Wolfenstein. The game I gave no shits about. We've been through this 100 times because why? Why have we been through this 100 times?
Because it's the only game that's out that's
right. There's nothing to play.
The only reason I love it is because you can dual wield assault rifles, and that makes me happy. I'm sorry, that kind of shit, I love it.
This has been your Forrest Gump moment.
Yeah, it was my Forrest Gump moment.
I am waiting for an RPG to come out that I can like really get sunk back.
Dragon Age Inquisition comes out this year. That's supposed to come out this year.
I still think
I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared of the Dragon Age series because Dragon Age 1 is the only one that I played that I really dug. After that, I was like,
went to shit.
After BioWare like stamps their name on everything.
They don't. It's EA's doing that.
But
is that EA is stamping BioWare on everything so that people don't have to see EA's name on there?
EA expanded their studio, and then they started making them make games like Command & Conquer was a BioWare game. They never came out. But then they put out Dragon Age 2 a year later with dungeons that were exactly the same over and over again. And then they did Mass Effect 3, which also was a very big...
That's bull... We're not going on that tangent because you're full of shit.
I'm not saying Mass
Effect fantastic.
Okay. My name is Corey. I'm a person that is only saying that everyone else in the fucking world lost their goddamn minds over Mass Effect 3. Tarnished the fucking name of BioWare. So people don't expect shit out of BioWare. And they took a big fucking hit with that game. They were the first people to go back. They changed their goddamn ending.
Obviously.
Which I'm like, that's kind of... Should have stuck your guns.
It was weak too.
But I thought it was awesome. That ending for me was
give me
perfect.
shit now? Okay.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm agreeing with you.
I know.
I'm saying.
So you beat Mass Effect 3.
Fuck no.
Damn.
I didn't.
So
I didn't play Mass Effect games.
So honestly,
I really
have an opinion on Mass Effect.
I can give you every opinion I want because I'm giving my opinion based upon.
I am a fan of the Mass Effect trilogy.
Not my opinion, just whatever.
That's
combat system in 1.
Well, to me, the storyline from 1 to 3, it worked and it wrapped up right the first time.
Right, I know what happens. I know.
And what was so amazing about that game wasn't game mechanics, wasn't fucking anything.
Combat pissed me off.
It was how decisions from the first game affected all the way to the end of the third game.
That's very good.
My character profile carried over, and you could start up in Mass Effect 2 or you could start up in Mass Effect 3 and you could have like a whatever character, but if you played it through like I did, where you started with your first one, carried over your character, you saw a ripple effect. I fucked up to where I couldn't have sex with people in the third one.
Just like
I couldn't fuck anybody in the third one because they all fucking hated me from the first one, where I was just like, evil decision.
That's why I didn't
evil
play
decision.
That's why I never played those games. I'm trying to escape
Rex
that
did
lifestyle.
live, and he was fucking amazing in the third one for me.
And what I'm saying,
you know about Mass Effect 4, right? You know that's the thing.
Oh yeah, I did read the blip.
Yeah.
That's a
I
thing.
didn't even chime in because I'm done with the series. Like what I just said,
I
my
feel
storyline is.
No, I played the games. I played all the games. I played 1, 2, and 3. I played most of 2. I played most of 1, but I didn't play much of 3. It's by that point.
So you haven't completed shit.
No, but I got a gist of the game, and what made me want to stick around and play RPGs. Not really an RPG, but I don't have time to play 60 hours. I don't. So
That's fine.
once I know it's gonna be a long game, I say fuck it. But
that's what I'm looking for.
I know.
I'm looking for a game.
I'm trying to say what I liked about it.
Finish.
It was the awesome atmosphere they had, the story, the universe they created. It was like better than Star Wars. It was deep. It had like
I put it on par.
I spent most of my time reading the little text dialogue about the characters and creatures in the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, dude. You could read for hours.
That I have for that game. Okay, there was a Krogan that was talking to an Asari, and he wrote her a poem. But his poem was like all in Krogan, and it's like all, I'm a badass, blah, 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 but I love you. Kind of shit. And that and somebody else's death, I don't want to say anything. Fuck you, Morton Solus, when he died.
Yeah, if you haven't played the Mass Effect series by now, then you're probably not.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a spoiler alert. Let's get over ourselves. But honestly, when Morton Solus dies, I mean, that to me, investing that many hours into that, it fucking killed me, dude. And we've talked about this before on our audio log and everything else, and that's where it's the narrative that drives everything. And to me, like, I was bummed out with the combat system in 1, and I quit halfway through the game. I picked it back up at 2, and I killed Rex. I was an asshole, and I didn't know what I was doing when I made the mistake, and Rex died, and there you go. But when Tally died and Morton Solus died after I played 2, halfway through 1, played 2, and into 3, I was like, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's just this moment where you just clench your fists and it makes you want to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
And there are very few moments in video games anymore where you get angry and want to play and want to beat somebody's ass. And that's what I love about video games.
This fucking guy right here just got all worked up.
Yeah.
I'm scared he's about to start shedding tears on the podcast.
Hope he doesn't Rex it. Guys, I'm a little soulless stunned. I'm sorry.
Cobra. There you go. Your turn. So, I mean, what I'm saying is that some of these...
Are you sorry?
There'll be a Krogan on
You're
that
such
drink.
a joker.
Fuck. Dude, that was awesome that Seth fucking Green was in that game, and he had like a really solid
Joker?
yeah.
I love his character.
Yeah, that was a good.
You know, that's one of the things I did like was him.
I mean, you really look at some of the voices that are thrown out in that game. You know, the Smoking Man is
Yes, that's right. That was one of the things I was like,
Martin Sheen.
Really?
That's Martin Sheen. Then you look at Joker, and that's Seth Green. Then you look at half of these people that voice half of these characters. The dude that was the Admiral voiced a bunch of Call of Duty characters throughout the years.
You know, Whoopi Goldberg's the voice of Gordon Freeman.
Yes, you can Wikipedia that right now. Whoopi Goldberg is the yeah.
What if she was credited as that?
Does she also voice the main character of Grand Theft Auto 3?
She does.
What else is she in? Please lay it on us.
Zelda.
She's
Link.
She's in the Helen Keller biopic, the animated cartoon about the story of Helen Keller.
Wow.
Just take it back.
You know, Christopher Reeves was starring that movie of Usain Bolt's life. See you guys.
All right, bye. Anyway, yeah.
So
the portal to hell just opened under that.
You kind of rebounded off of Chris as far as the Nintendo thing went. I think Bethesda's going to do something big.
I'm feeling something big. For
I think they're going to do. I think Fallout's going to be announced.
Well,
I think Fallout 4 is going to be announced, and I think that it's going to. They haven't announced anything.
What about Mad Max?
Huh?
What about Mad Max? Remember Bethesda was working on Mad Max?
Oh yeah, but didn't they release a Mad Max game?
No.
Yes, a Mad Max game has happened before.
It has.
Yeah, I'm talking
but
the
it
new
was
one.
garbage. It
Right.
had nothing to
Like,
do with it.
I remember
Right.
they did it last year. I only showed a short teaser, but I thought
Who
thought
is
it was Fallout 4
doing
first.
Mad Max?
Bethesda.
Why would I would hope that if Bethesda's doing anything, they'd rather work on
ZeniMax
Fallout
is a
4.
huge company.
I get that, but I'm just saying, like, don't release like 2 of the exact same
Rockstar.
fucking game.
Rockstar has said there's a next gen game coming to Rockstar. Could be GTA 5, but the rumor has it
GTA 6.
GTA 5 is going to be ported up to the new console.
Why?
Because they could
it's a
do so
fucking
much
beautiful-
fucking more with it.
No, I'm an
Holy,
idiot.
that's
I'm
one
an
of the
idiot.
best looking
I'm an
games I've ever
idiot.
seen.
I'm an idiot, and
No. Red
That's
Dead.
true.
The new Red Dead.
They did mention that.
One of the key
That has been
CEOs, somebody
confirmed.
involved in Rockstar said,
They
on-
said
on
that they're
quoted,
going to do Red Dead
he's like,
Redemption.
we looked at Red Dead as a long running series.
Right.
Yeah, you should. That's a
Yeah.
damn good game. I'll take your money.
Yeah.
give me.
Here's my
Here's
goddamn
my
car.
money. Take my wallet,
my car.
motherfuckers.
Fuck my wife. I'll take Red Dead. Fuck my
You
wife.
aren't married.
She doesn't know that.
Anyway,
Great. Now they do.
nah.
Fuck my wife.
See,
My wife's in the
you're
room.
dead now. Oh shit! What?
Baby, it's a really good game though.
He can skin a horse.
There are horses to be skinned, there are birds to be shot, and there are villages to plunder, and grizzly bears to shoot and skin, and all this.
Mountain lion warning.
Mountain lion warning.
I
Fuck that
re-
mountain lion. I got a carbine and a
I
bunch
don't
of
do
slow.
I really enjoyed that game.
So is that your expectation? Is that something that what do you foresee? What is your bold prediction?
Seeing as how
Because
Microsoft,
really, these aren't bold predictions that we've
seeing
made
as how
here.
Microsoft hasn't really talked about anything yet.
They better come out swinging this year.
Yeah, that's where my expectations all lie.
Well,
Sony,
isn't Destiny their game?
that's a PS4? It's not exclusive.
to Xbox
Oh,
One.
but isn't that Microsoft's money?
No. That's
So
fine.
where is
I was thinking,
Microsoft's
dude, I
money?
was thinking that
Microsoft's money is somewhere, but we don't know what yet.
Where? What is Microsoft's
question.
fucking
Microsoft is
doing?
doing.
Are they working on Windows 8.2?
We all.
Oh Jesus!
We all know. There's a new.
No.
There's a new Gears of War coming. We know that.
Shadowrun.
New Gears of War.
There's a Gears of War 4 is to come. I'm okay
Yeah,
with that.
geez.
After 3,
I
after
don't give
2,
a
I was like, I
I'll
don't
be
want
honest
to
with you,
play
I
this
can
again.
fucking care less about Gears of War.
Did you tear up at the end of Gears of War 3?
No, fuck that game.
This is one of the better stories in these stupid
I was
sci-fi
just
shows.
Whatever, bro.
It was one of the better stories. That third
Santiago, bleh, him, bleh, that was interesting.
I don't know. One of the most moving scenes I've ever seen in a video game was when you go to that city of Ash. All the people are dead where they stand.
It's pretty intense.
Fucking good looking.
It's like a Pompeii kind of feeling.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
that was a
no,
very
I get
big.
that. No, and that's big to me too. But what I'm saying is that you see them hailed early in the console life for the painted skylines and everything else.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is that I
Kinda tired
felt
of those.
underwhelmed by Gears of War, and I was not
Yeah,
a big Gears
there's a
of
lot
War
of beauty
fan.
you can't touch in those games.
There's a bunch of things I do love from Gears of War, like their active reload system, their cover system.
Oh, I love active reload.
Their chainsaw battle system. I mean, there's tons of things that I
They're
appreciate.
big, buff, sweaty dudes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the bandanas.
Until the last one, 3, where they had a
He took it
female.
off.
Yes.
He took the bandana off, and they broke the
Sweet.
game for me.
Sweet bandana. They're breaking.
But I don't know what it is. I mean, the internet goes crazy with speculation, like, work with Valve on something. Half-Life 3. Oh, don't
What?
that be ridiculous?
Half-Life
Robot.
3 will not be announced. Oh, that'll be my bold prediction. They're not going to announce anything on Half-Life 3. That is not fucking happening.
No, I seriously doubt that. But I would like.
How
it
about
to happen.
Steambox, though?
Yeah, I
Think
doubt-
Steambox is going to
I don't
have
know-
anything?
I don't know
if they don't have...
footing in shit right now. Honestly, the only thing they've got running for them is the OS being specific to the Steam box, and I say specific. It's going to run clean on their system and everything else. But honestly, everybody else is already on Steam, and they're already playing everything except for Dark Souls 1.
There's not much of a reason to have a Steam. I never got the whole point. Why?
Why? Because it's awesome.
Alienware announced that they expect to lose money on their Steambox.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Good. They need to lose money on everything because the dudes are assholes.
Right now, they shouldn't be making any.
They're
Nobody.
huge assholes.
There's no reason for PC gaming right now.
I would say that if I was Steam, and you guys know that I'm a Steambox advocate, like I'd love to fucking
I'm
have
behind
one.
you on this,
I'm
honestly.
against
because
it.
looking at their library, I feel like they cater to people that want to see.
That's
shit.
where I was going to go with this. I think that Steam needs to concentrate more on expanding their library because they've got a really big library, but every now and then games will come out and they don't have it. I'm trying to think of a fucking recent game that's come out that they didn't have Titanfall. I think that might have been because of Microsoft, because I think Microsoft owns Origin.
Anything EA is Origin.
That's what it is.
Ubisoft has a Uplay, but I think Uplay games are actually sellable on Steam. So
I think Nintendo honestly isn't even looking at half of the online gaming shit.
Did you play Shut Its Doors? Was that Uplay that did? No, it was GameSpy that did.
Yeah, that sounds like a great game. What do you do?
GameSpy?
Shut Its Doors. Oh, you said a game called Shut Its Doors. Man, that doesn't sound like
No. GameSpy.
GameSpy went down, and with that, it took a lot of Nintendo's online games.
Yeah.
And a lot of that. You can't play Battlefield 2 online anymore.
Oh, no.
Or 21.
So I posted something. I posted something a couple of days ago.
Where at?
Bullet on our Facebook and on our Twitter and on our Instagram and on our. We've got social, whatever social media it is. You just type that in, facebook.com, for example, / the AK Exp. Twitter.com / the AK Exp.
There's a brick wall downtown where we write our news on if you want to walk past it and look at it.
And you scratch a chalk
anyway,
line of yourself
so,
and walk through the wall.
Yeah, and we burned a giant bat symbol on the Memphis Bridge. What other fucking reason? I don't know. Hernando
hey, let's try to be original. Let's do a Daredevil thing with gasoline. Right?
We just burn people alive.
It just evaporates later. They show up, they throw a mask, and like, who the fuck was here?
He's blind. How the fuck did he do that?
What is this guy? It's just a huge cursed D.
Walking on the side. People are burning alive on the bridge. You see cars. And see Daredevil standing off in the distance like a fucking
I'm glad I saved everyone.
And he takes a step, gets hit by a bus, and he dies.
Yeah, fuck that guy. That's Ben Affleck. That's Batman, by the way. That's a whole different subject. And
so the post that I made on the wall the other day.
It was my birthday today.
The brick wall the other day. Happy birthday.
It's Chris's birthday. Everybody go to our Facebook and our Twitter and our Instagram and all those fucking things and congratulate Chris on living another year.
Yeah.
Turning 29.
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, he turned 34 today.
20 today?
Mm-hmm.
Stop showing them that you're drinking. You're still not 21.
Oh. Woo! Guys going wild!
But no, Bulletstorm just randomly reappeared on Steam after being on a hiatus for forever. No, but it makes you wonder. E3's right here. Why would they just randomly pop Bulletstorm back on Steam after it being gone?
That game didn't make it very much.
I'm not saying that it.
But you saying what would?
But I'm just assuming that maybe Bulletstorm 2 might be.
It was still an epic game. It was still along the lines of.
It's actually war. People Can Fly game actually.
But Epic had a hand.
Known for Painkiller. You ever play Painkiller?
Yes. Yeah. We have. We played a lot.
I love Painkiller. I like Bulletstorm too.
Sam, I love too.
Do you like Bulletstorm, y'all?
It was.
I thought it was alright.
I thought it was fun. I got it for $5 on Xbox Live, so fucking enjoyed the shit out of that.
As much as I love cheesy Duke Nukem one-liners.
Yeah, a murder boner. He says murder boner. He's got a murder boner zombie. What the fuck? Yes!
I was so excited.
Yes, sir. Sign me up for murder boners. I want to get that thing on.
And I was so excited about it at the E3 that we went to because they were just hyping the shit. We still got the shirts at the house. And what I'm saying is I was hyped. I was like, oh, finally. Something that's not stupid. From the people that make something that's not 4v4 on multiplayer matches, and that really bums me out, honestly. But oh man, what I'm saying is, if they can take that formula and come back with everything that they've learned through Judgment and 3 and all this other shit, because they had horde mode, they had a couple different things that were really fun that I enjoyed in 3 and a couple other things. But if they can bring a higher player count to that and bring some of the same mechanics that were in that, then by all means, I'm
People Can Fly did Judgment.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. And see, okay, so then
so they did well. People hate that game for some reason. I never played it, but this is more Gears of War.
I mean, it's just
it was like that weird mid-step because you had that game, then you had God of War Ascension, which was
I couldn't play. I didn't care. I just didn't give a shit. I didn't care.
Yeah,
I never played that.
God of War Ascension.
Mm-mm.
It's angering.
It's angering.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Why does this exist? Like, what?
Was
it's like a dumbed down version of God of War.
Oh, dude, it's like 3, but like scale it back.
Why would you? So they came out with it after 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to.
It's the most recent Gears of War.
Came out like last year, year before last.
God of War.
God of War.
Yes.
God of War 3. Still, same initials.
On PSP
ironically, the same initials, and both had a game come after the third.
I do remember seeing that. Well, I didn't get into the God of War
in fact,
series.
recently they just released a
Not saying that it was bad.
They released an HD collection or something on the PSP Vita, and it horrible.
Good thing I didn't buy that.
Yeah, no shit, right? And what I'm saying is that you heard me, and if you've listened to our podcast before, God of War 3 that game is fucking awesome. I love it, and I will never back down from it. And even though I don't even own a PlayStation 3 anymore, I'm saying that when I played it, that and Uncharted 2, I was like, I can see where this console's going.
Did you like 3? Uncharted 3?
Uncharted 3?
Yeah.
I loved 2 and 3.
Okay, 3 was pretty good.
First, combat system I didn't like.
Yeah. First one?
I hated it.
Oh, it was shit.
The AI on the enemies was garbage.
Another example. While I'm not going to write off Watch Dogs,
Uncharted
off Uncharted 1.
Uncharted 1, it wasn't so much the combat system. Like, I could totally overlook that. It was the waves of endless enemies in the middle of my puzzles.
AI as fuck.
In the middle of my puzzles, like, god damn it, another shooting part. I'm trying. I loved the puzzles. The fucking puzzles is the reason that you fucking play it.
And I just remember sitting at the house back.
It was weird how he held his gun out though, like all out to the side,
but
like he was trying to take a selfie with his.
Flynn.
Is that how our generation is going to commit suicide? Take selfies,
Flynn. All I'm saying is fuck you, Flynn.
It'll rot your brain out.
But there's enough GTA 5 selfies out there for everybody.
That's what I was saying. Like, Uncharted 1, I liked it. But, it had its issues. And Watch Dogs, I don't know if I like it. It has its issues.
I don't want to play it,
but
I don't give a shit.
There could be one day. Watch Dogs 2.
It's Grand Theft Auto with a gimmick and not as good a storyline as Grand Theft Auto.
It's Grand Theft Assassin's Creed or Grand Theft Creed. I don't know. It's got that fucking running.
And then they got goofy fucking controls.
God, so stupid.
You fucking run with the right trigger.
Oh my god!
And you hold down B to free run.
Just tap A and run.
Just clicking the right thumbstick, man. You use
and that cover system is fucking goofy.
Sticks to you stick to
like
it
you can't get out of it. Like you have to like run away from the cover system in a game where when you get shot, it fucking hurts.
That's something that you really have to give credit to Rockstar for, is coming out of Max Payne 3. Awesome narrative.
That's how the fuck did no other... Why is a game like Watch Dogs not reviewing what made games like that great?
Trying to do too much, not focusing on one fine, sharp point. I know, give them credit.
I mean,
you can do far more.
E3, I mean, you look at, once again, and this is a Corey subject, $500 million for Destiny, marketing and everything else. You see all this great shit about it. When it comes out, nobody cares.
Jay-Z spends about $500 million on his advertising, and all of his albums are shit, so, whatever. It's all the same. I'm sorry, I don't think hip-hop should be about glamour and bling and fucking Beyonce. I'm just not really into that kind of music anymore.
Fucking Beyonce? I think that's all hip-hop's about now.
Yeah, pretty much.
All I'm saying is that, a couple agreeable points on that. Fuck Jay-Z's new albums, but what I'm saying is that some people get out of touch with what they're doing, and Rockstar comes back to, dude, that Max Payne 3, like, when you're playing as Michael or Trevor, and you go into that mode.
I've beaten that game 3 or 4 times now.
When you come back into that mode, you get that feel for the combat, and the quick switch, and it feels good on console. And I think Rockstar's going to come out swinging. I think Bungie's going to come out swinging. I think if they don't, then Bungie's
my argument with this next generation, and I'm going to rant away.
All right. Corey's rant.
Max Payne 3 was capable of doing something that I haven't seen in a long time.
Huh?
Damage to the enemy bodies. A bullet wound is a bullet wound, is a bullet wound, right?
It's a bullet wound.
Doesn't matter. It may be some stupid, maybe a coding issue, maybe very difficult to do. But when my enemies take hits, say Red Dead Redemption, for example, you didn't kill a guy by shooting him in the shoulder. You wounded him. You hit him in the leg. He gets up and he
shoots back at you.
God, that added a level to me that made me feel more immersed.
A level of realism.
I was more immersed in the game where my enemies were fragile, were taking bullets, and it felt like they were actually being like Max Payne. You
center mass, motherfuckers.
You eviscerate those motherfuckers.
Center mass.
That is something that Rockstar is notoriously. I say notorious. That's a bad word, but
good.
but that is no, that's a bad word because you're infamous.
Well known for.
Something that they are known for is paying attention to those little details.
Yes.
I'm driving a car and I get a phone call and he pulls out the phone and
you can see the light on
you can
his
see
phone.
him fucking looking at it as he's going down the road. Like those little fucking details.
That's like Watch Dogs when you get into a car, the interior lights come on and it looks really good.
Yeah, that is really
like, fuck, that looks good.
Yeah, that is one of the little details that as I was playing, I was like, oh, cool, that's a little detail.
Water, I did.
Dude, we saw some stuff.
That's the best looking water I've ever seen in a video
Watch
game.
Dogs bums me out because I fucking playing a demo.
No, and see,
a game that could be a much better game
against Watch Dogs. I wanted it to be good.
I did too. But I wanted to play a fucking video game.
You know what I want? Tom Clancy shit. I want some Rainbow Six. What
happened to the Rainbow Six?
Mr. Dealey over here just said Destiny beta announced July for Bungie week.
Is that Deals?
Yeah, that's Dealey. Dealey's been over there. He's been talking a little bit.
Look at this motherfucker. Oh, Dealey. All right, there we go. He's a little smarter than the average bear, isn't he? Hey, there you go.
Don't call our fans. Don't.
He was smart picking up that PS4
in that picnic basket.
Ooh, and then he grabbed a couple
in that picnic basket. Oh, he says smarter than average bear, whatever. Yeah, no. Hey, well, speaking of PS4 beta, Destiny's gonna be on PS4, so
yeah.
That's what really kind of killed Xbox One.
Which system is he on best on?
PC.
Yep.
All right.
Ooh.
I would challenge that.
Oh, by all means.
You think it's going to look better on console?
I would love to hear
it can't look better on console.
It won't.
That Cobra.
No, I'm not saying it's good.
Come on, man.
I'm not one to punch, but you ever call me that again, I will swing. But
he's drinking. I know about
Destiny was a console game built up from the bottom up, whatever. So I'm feeling like maybe being on PC, you don't have to play it. I feel like, especially the way it looks like it's going to control it, like Halo.
Dealey said, "Happy birthday, Chris." I'm sorry. That's awesome.
I'm just saying, it feels like a console game. I feel like Halo.
Right. No,
I never liked Halo. Your shots, you got to wear down a shield of any sort. You're not going to want to play on PC. It's not as much fun. Never has been.
It's got a different feeling on the console.
Yeah, no, I feel like maybe Destiny's will be a better suited console game.
But my
like Titanfall.
The fact that the companies that are working on that have been so involved with PC games in the past, I think that they're going to do it both right. I think that they're going to know the controls to put on PC, and they're going to shape the game around a console controller just as well. The way that Titanfall did. Titanfall had solid controls all around. It was great controls for the fucking controller, and it was great controls for the PC.
I did not like playing Titanfall with the mouse and keyboard. I felt. I mean, it was okay.
Some people, I mean, you say auto aim and everything else, but it just felt.
I didn't notice any auto aim.
It felt.
If there was auto aim, then you had to play a lot.
I noticed it because I watched him play on keyboard and mouse for a long time, and where you're missing, accuracy and everything else, I just would run up.
I don't guess I play enough shooters anymore to really even catch on to the auto aim thing.
It's there.
I was too busy with shit lag for my shit internet back in the day.
Right.
So yeah, well, I shot that guy 5 minutes ago. Well, okay, I guess my kill doesn't count.
Well, that's honestly what turns some people off of Halo and everything else.
Yeah, well, that's early. That's
an awful internet connection.
Bungie's done it time and time again, proving me wrong with Halo. Like I was like, they cannot make me give a shit about. Oh, I love this Halo game.
Yeah.
So if they're putting all their eggs in a basket for Destiny, maybe it will be the Titanfall that we all wanted. Like that I wanted. I wanted
maybe you'll get both a storyline and a multiplayer experience, and it will be the well-rounded experience.
Granted, the variation of maps.
How about this?
The Call of Duty team, I would not trust making a story-based game, which they tried in Titanfall. It didn't do too good.
Okay.
So if the original Call of Duty guys couldn't do it, then I think the people who made Halo could do a much better job of telling me a story that I want to give a shit about.
Right.
Okay, so let's say they spent $500 million on that.
Okay.
Here's nothing to do with the game's process.
$500 million.
In advertising, did we not go over this 100 times?
We did.
I'm gonna extend an olive branch to Dealey, and to anybody that's out, like praising Destiny. I'll say.
We've seen mouse and keyboard.
Right. Anyway, I'll say that Destiny will probably be Destiny will probably be one of the most memorable games of this year.
Easily.
I mean,
no doubt about that.
but that's because of the environment that it's coming out of. I'm not sure that it's going to be a 10 out of 10 or even a 9.75 out of 10. I think it's probably going to fall somewhere around like a 9.
9 or 8.
It's
8.5 or 9. If it hits 8.5, it means it fucked up really bad somewhere.
Right. Like
Agreed. I agree with you.
Here it is. All right. So their bar has been set so high for themselves by themselves that if they come below a 9, then they've failed.
Yeah.
Even though it'll be a good game and it'll be solid and it'll be worth playing, it's not going to be the greatest fucking thing that ever happened. I hope it is. I want it to be really bad.
I just refuse to believe that people can spend this much money on whether I don't give a shit if it's 1/10 the marketing cost. I'm saying that 50 million GTA 5. You look at the amazing. I'm sorry, that game blew me away when I was coming around a corner and my old ass hot rod sitting there as Trevor or whatever, and you're looking at the night sky and you see the Boeing jet going across and you see the night and everything else on 360. I don't care if it was an 8 gigabyte download. I don't give a shit. That game is amazing. It's great. The only thing that disappointed me a little bit was the online play. They've offered patches that are free.
Yeah.
I've downloaded 5 patches that are free for GTA 5. Rockstar, you've got my fucking money all day.
Rockstar's done what's that online, what's it called? The Rockstar Club?
Rockstar
It's like a club.
online pass.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, like they've kind of like done their own online community or whatever, and they're thinking about, they pay a lot of attention to their community. Their community that sticks with them, they try and help them out.
I ran into a
social club. That's what it's called.
I was at Mike's house. Yeah, he's right. I was at Mike's house the other day. There's a dude that's like level 256 on GTA 5, and I was like, wow, you are playing the shit out of that. And I look at him. He's got his patch. He's got a patch on a jacket. It's got the name of his gang and everything on it. And I was like, wow, that wasn't available right when this multiplayer came out, even though this multiplayer was a month later released.
Right.
By Rockstar. Rockstar, you're doing it right. And by all means, everybody that's taking your time, Wolfenstein with their patch, I mean, you guys, thank you. Thank you for not giving us a broken-ass game on launch date when there are people that have been sitting here and they want something solid, and that's
the reason that they waited so long to come out with it. Like, they released the game, then a month later, or was it 2 months later they came out with online?
Yeah, it was like a month and a half, 2 months
later.
It was in February.
There's other speculation behind that because Rockstar is one of the few, not all of them are publicly traded companies, and they were afraid of the fallout because the end of the quarter happened. It came out late September when that game came out. So when online came out, that was post the earnings call for that quarter. So you come into a new quarter, which is the end of the fiscal. You got fiscal year. Quarter 4, your Q4. Yeah. So they released that in technically Q4, and it came out and caused a whole bunch of bad publicity. You fucking cunt. Publicity for a publicly traded company means loss of money.
Yeah, no, it does.
Means shareholders will back out. So that's what happened. They wanted to call their earnings, keep the people wanting to buy stock in the company because look how much we made. And then when online comes out and a bunch of bad press comes, they didn't lose any of the shareholders.
That's right. Okay, that makes sense because think about what fucking killed the last Sim City that was supposed to be. No.
Can we pour one out for SimCity's rotten corpse?
This entire thing out.
But
for SimCity,
that's what fucking wrecked them. It was the online portion that wrecked them because
that's a fundamental part of the game.
Exactly. Yeah. They crafted it around it being an online game.
What were they fucking thinking? You couldn't have built a full city. You look at Square.
Let him get angry because
But what's really bad is, from what I've read, the game itself and the mechanics and everything that are amazing. Are all great. They just shouldn't have concentrated on the fucking online portion. They should have fucking left that shit alone.
SimCity. When that game came out, I was hungry for a sim. I wanted to build some shit. I wanted to run a city. I wanted to kill it with a giant monster and make people scream and run for their lives. That's what I wanted to do. But then it comes out and it's like, oh man, well we took a shit in a CD case and here you go.
Welcome to EA Games.
Oh! To play it.
Yeah. By the way,
plug
we're
the
EA.
Ethernet cable directly into the turd. There you go.
Yeah.
You have SimCity.
And
Fuck you, EA.
Honestly, no.
I don't know. Hey,
I'm gonna be honest
it's ambitious
because we love to praise.
fucked.
We love to praise Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Do we?
We do.
Bad Company 2.
We
Yeah.
never talked about that.
Fantastic
It's a good game.
It's a great.
Hardline.
Yeah. Hardline's gonna be coming out. So how about that? Payday ripoff? I'm sorry.
I'm not even on this page. What's Hardline?
Battlefield Hardline
Really?
is. I think it's a.
Yeah,
Swap.
We know Payday.
Yeah, I love it.
There you go.
Battlefield Payday.
Hey man, that's
Battlefield is releasing a Payday game.
that could be pretty cool.
And no, it could be.
Could be. Hey,
Because their
there's
close
something-
quarters maps are a lot of fun.
Yes, I prefer.
Battlefield 4 close quarters maps are really cool. Just what kills those close quartered maps is the fucking giant amount of people that are playing. Because you wind up getting a little hallway and people are just down a hallway fucking just ranking up. Like that's just where you fucking go to rank up in a Battlefield.
Spray and pay,
Right.
dude.
But hey,
Right, yeah.
I play some Payday and
It's a cops and robbers.
It's okay.
It's what they're wording it as.
It
Like
handles
you
weird.
can be the cops and you can be the people robbing the bank.
Oh, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
That makes me so happy.
it looks good. I mean,
Oh my god.
Chris is going home to jerk off to this. tonight.
he's gonna get his hard line.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, all I'm saying is that I dig that because one of the biggest issues with me
I
in
know you
Payday
do.
2, and yeah, one of my biggest issues with Payday 2 was the AI on some of the computers.
I want to say something about the chat. I want to say that Counter-Strike Go is actually cross-playable between all platforms. Am I not wrong?
He's talking about cross-server play, though. Being able to play PC games with the console players.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Go.
Counter-Strike Go, I want to say, is playable between all consoles. That is. Hey, Google that.
It's a Windows game because you remember
Google that, please.
You remember Shadowrun,
Shadowrun tried that with 360, but that game crashed.
but it did. But
It was based. It was based on Microsoft servers. I don't know if that didn't work out or not. But I want to say Counter-Strike Go was, if they didn't implement it, they talked about it at a few E3s ago.
Yeah.
And you can say it'll never be balanced, but that might be a point because when I'm
I think
Valve
that-
would be the one company to fucking be able to balance that kind of shit.
because they get to fucking test it.
Yes, I want to say Counter-Strike Go does play with, or was supposed to. Was supposed to.
And I think that Titanfall was that way too. I'm not sure, but I think Titanfall
early on they talked about that, and they didn't talk much about it afterwards. They never say.
Okay, here's why I think they could have, because the auto aim feature that they introduced for the people that were using a controller on the PC, there was a little bit of auto aim, and you can attest to that.
Almost insignificant.
But it
if
was
you
there.
Play with both, you can.
Can play with PC players when you're using a controller on Titanfall.
And
it
for
works.
anybody that doesn't
Well,
believe this,
the problem with that was
an Xbox controller.
the way the
plugged
servers were
right
set up for
into
those
his
games
PC.
were very different.
This
Say
was
what?
right in the
The
PC.
servers
And
for
look at
those
how
games
shitty
are
this controller is. This is what
Okay,
we're
so
playing
I guess they
Titanfall.
didn't
It was the way
cross.
the
It's a
servers were set up.
GameStop
I
controller.
want to say the way
I know
the
that.
servers are set up for Counter-Strike Go are probably more open.
Murdering people.
Yeah.
They go to a central place, so I feel like maybe all could connect to that same server. Whereas Xbox One, man, their whole online situation's odd. I don't understand it honestly.
Which is weird because
it's all it's all cloud. Like almost all of it's cloud in a lot of ways.
Oh my god.
Which I don't.
Cloud.
God damn the cloud. Always raining down on us. I just it's
Wow.
Yeah, that one was way out there. Yeah.
Shit's getting foggy.
Oh wow.
Silent Hill.
I almost missed that one.
Was that a missed reference?
Fog.
Get out of here. Get off.
I'm part of this too, ass.
But anyway, but Hardline, I think it can happen. I mean, not that I think I'll play it.
Oh, it's a game that comes out this year.
What is
I'd
it
play
essentially?
But it was
It's
really
Rush.
funny how they released that press release.
Rush.
Listen, how they released that press release is really funny because they released it and they said, "All right, we're going to be doing this. Don't worry, we're still trying to fix the bugs in 4. We're still trying to fix the bugs in 4. Don't worry, we're still working on that." But Hardline is happening.
But let's be honest, and you hear me praise Battlefield 4 all the time, and I think you look at the
all the time.
technological, Yeah.
But there are a fuck ton of bugs.
It deserves it. Yes, and there are. And you look at commander type.
I still can't hear the sound of my tank every now and then.
No way.
Oh God, that is
no way
so
that's
devastating.
still happening.
It is really bad though. Like you go to get in a tank, it should make some fucking noise. It comes and goes.
That's so bad.
Like it'll be grrr, grrr.
Yeah, it was the Jeep was the worst because we would sit in there and you could hear all the gunfire and everything else except the engine noise from the Jeep. And
I love that fucking. I love that Battlefield fucking theme song. I just wanted to do that.
Good.
It's fucking great. Yeah, but yeah, you get in your tank, it's making any sound. It kind of with the intensity of the game.
No, I mean it doesn't. I mean, you have to have audio.
So no, the audio is fucking great in the Battlefield games.
It is,
and that's what has always historically made Battlefield games. So for moments where it lapses like that, it's really bums me out.
That makes sense. I mean, when a game is bringing you into the world, it could be seamless. As soon as it's not, you're gonna notice
it. And what worse way not to notice it than your vehicle's not making sound?
A Jeep just goes.
But you know, I thought it was really bad too because I thought it was my PC for a while. I was like, damn, that's just like something my sound card, I guess, can't keep up with the awesome sounds of Battlefield. Then I got it for PlayStation 4.
You have a sound card?
Huh?
You have a sound card?
Yeah, I think I do.
Your motherboard?
No, I actually have a 7.1 sound card.
You got a sound card?
Yeah.
You're the only person I know that has a sound card.
Why the fuck wouldn't you?
Dolby. GHX. I don't.
It's all around you.
These days.
Yeah.
Most graphics cards and most motherboards have it built in, so I never really put
Just saying. I got 7.1 surround sound.
We got some pretty fucking.
He's got Astro fucking headsets, which are used by MLG.
Yeah, I got the digital.
Major League Gaming A30s, which are 30mm drivers.
I don't remember which one. I just bought. I bought a 7
with a mixer on it. And I couldn't hear it through your A30s. I could not hear the Jeep sound through your A30s, and that bummed me the fuck out.
Yeah. So
Infamous has sound problems.
So you know, I thought it was maybe my sound card not able to keep up, and then I got it for PS4, and it turns out that the tank sounds and shit disappear on that too. So that's just an inherent bug with Battlefield is they don't have their sounds worked out. Yep. The one that bums me out the worst. It's the one that's most noticeable.
So
to me,
you know, and that just goes back to people not fulfilling their promises when you look at it.
Mom.
And it's okay. It's all right, buddy.
Mommy issues.
Right, yeah, mommy issues. But and that's what worries me when I see all these trailers with Destiny and Mortal Kombat X. And Sorry.
Mortal Kombat X.
Gets me frisky too.
Take the floor, Corey. Mortal Kombat X.
Give him the floor.
I'll take the
Mortal Kombat X.
10.
10?
Yeah. You still haven't challenged me as Smoke. Scorpion and Sub-Zero, I'm gonna.
With the smoke, there's fire.
Oh yeah.
All right. Every time
fire is Sub-Zero. No, excuse me.
I'll laugh my ass off, dude.
Me burning my ass.
When there's smoke, there's fire.
I fell out of my chair.
It's so bad. There's so many memes on the internet where he's like, where there's smoke, ... Then there's a scorpion crushing his skull into the fucking ground.
I just want to get a picture of his crotch. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and whatever. I don't want to go on and on about Mortal Kombat 10. 10 looks great. We all know it's going to be a good game. What I'm curious about is that they did announce an Injustice 2 a while back, there was talk about it. So
that's
maybe
we'll
see
hope
that.
They do not split resources on that game and fuck our.
I think NetherRealm grew a little bit between Mortal Kombat 9 and Injustice.
You fucking think?
And it still all comes from like one centralized location. His name is Ed Boon.
How about that prediction?
But you know,
R.I.P. Tobias Boone, by the way.
Yeah.
Noob Saibot, if you didn't know that. One of the developers' brothers died early on, and that's who Noob Saibot is. Tobias Boone, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
Is it not?
Boone is...
It's Tobias
Ed Boone's last name, which actually Noob Saibot is actually Tobias Boone spelled backwards.
Tobias Boone.
So, no, Tobias Boone is...
He's not related to Ed?
Something about Edward Tobias, whatever I can't remember his first name. He was one of the programmers on Mortal Kombat. Ed Boone was the other guy. And
was the first time his character came in. Yeah.
So
I thought he was related to him.
No, he's not.
Really?
He's not dead either.
I thought he was related to him. I thought it was like his
he just
brother
went
because they had. Anyway, fantastic.
It happens when we assume.
But
it's an ass out of just me.
Yeah, it looks good, and we all know it's gonna be a great game. And it'll probably be the best game that year. Hey, in 11 when 9 came out, that was my favorite game that year. There's a lot of great games that came out in 11.
I'm still playing it.
Hey man, you make a fighting game with a story mode that I actually give a shit about. You've done something I've never done before.
By the way, this is a call out to Corey Owens, Paul Arthur, and like 4 other people. Bring the shit versus Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Hey, Corey Owens, can you do me a big favor and try to beat me at a fighting game for once and let me just mop your ass on the floor? I think we played every fighting game we had that night.
Is
you
that
lost?
a Killer Instinct call out?
That's everything.
NBC2.
I'll kick his ass in Clay Fighter if I have to.
Clay.
Wow.
I'm done. All right, you guys
Xbox off.
Xbox off.
No, but hey guys, get
Xbox turn off.
First of all, thank you for joining us tonight, you guys that joined us, and that was awesome that we actually got a little bit of spawned conversation over there. But besides our Twitch and our other social media outlets, we'd really like you guys to visit our Stitcher page, and go to Stitcher, look us up, type in the AK Exp or the AK Experience into Google along with Stitcher behind it. Go to our Stitcher page, give us a review, give us some ratings, so that we can get more listeners, so that we can have this conversation spark a little bit larger. And you know, by the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, if each of you guys just tells, you know, a few of your friends, then, you know, maybe we'll build a little bit of an audience.
We are the New World Order.
But we love
not that one.
But we love this. We love this kind of conversation that fucking happened tonight. It's awesome that that's the whole point of this thing, is for you guys to be talking and for us to get to join you. That's why we do this.
Who JT4?
I do. I bet that's Joshua Dowland.
Is it?
JTD JD. I guarantee that's Joshua Dowland.
Guys, both of you, Dealey, Joshua Dowland, you guys are fucking awesome. We always love the feedback. Find some friends that prove us wrong.
Can I pitch a couple things?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, first off, you want to see
Comic Expo.
If you really want to play a game with really good graphics and it's on a budget, try Sleeping Dogs on PC and download the high res texture pack.
Sleeping Dogs was free for Xbox 360 for a long time.
Yeah, it's a great game on 360, but I did play the PC version with the high res texture pack downloaded. Beautiful looking game. Try that out. It's beautiful. And if you're bored and you like playing on Twitch, go to saltybets.com or saltybet.com. It is a Twitch feed of Mugen games, playing a whole bunch of random characters from Goku to Homer Simpson, built into the Mugen system, and you can bet on who's going to win with fake currency, and you win or lose. And it's actually a lot of fun. Cool. It's a good time killer.
Fun. Hey,
it's a really
battles. We love those.
It's a really fun thing. We should check it out after this, but it's really fun. Saltybet.com or saltybets. I can't remember.
And let's be honest, both of you guys. If you haven't picked up Dark Souls for 360, you need to. And pick that shit up and then come talk to us, because we would love some feedback on some Dark Souls. Because I would.
Maya Angelou. No, my last thing I want to say is I was trying to say Maya and I said Maya. So she's dead. I would say they are also dead. I would say check out VGCW, which is Video Game Championship Wrestling. It's another Twitch thing where
that's fun.
I've
seen that.
They download a whole bunch of custom made characters all over the internet, which you can do in WWE 2K13 or 14. Yeah. And they put the computers against each other. Once again, you're watching a fake wrestling pay-per-view, whatever, between characters.
That's pretty awesome.
It's nothing you want to sit and watch all day, but it's something really cool and check out. So if you like video games and you're bored, give these guys a look, because I think it's really cool. And us.
By the way,
look forward to the Meta Podcast.
Yeah. Be on the lookout for the Meta Podcast.
And if you didn't know, Xbox, it's the 1st and the 15th. They're giving out free games, and if your hard drive's not already full,
all of the systems are.
Yeah, and PlayStation.
Didn't you get a free game when you bought Mario Kart 8? Am I crazy?
You're supposed to. I didn't look. There's something in there. There's something.
Wolfenstein.
There definitely were on some copies. I don't know if my copy had it, but there was some kind of free game.
Did you go to sleep with Wolfenstein and play with the same graphics with the first person? And it's got the old game.
That's a little throwback in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So
spoiler. I want to end this. If you guys are ready to end, I want to put out there. I have something I think is rare. I have Quake 2 on my 360.
Oh, God. Because of Quake 4.
That was something that I thought we already had, and I started talking about it a while back. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
See, dude, no, you don't know about it. I have achievements of 0 points, but I played.
Is this thing called Image?
Podcast off.
Xbox off. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Memphis Comic Expo, September 13th. Be there.
What's the times?
7 a.m. to 10.
No, it can't be that early.
10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Woo!
10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
There we go.
September
By the way,
13th at the Agri Center. Come on out to the Comic Expo, and yeah, you guys have a good night.
Look for the meta podcast coming soon.
All right, guys.
And the return of the away.
Hey, Dark Souls 2 is one of your favorites. Have you beaten
Your mother.
Shut your mouth.
Domestic violence is never.
Have you beaten
never
Smo and Ornstein on Dark Souls 1? I want to see this. I want to see this in text.
All right, guys. It's been fun, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining us.
Hey, appreciate it.
And
Have a good night.
I do appreciate the. We still going, you guys?
We still going. Go ahead.
I do appreciate all you guys. I think actually most of you in the chat talking to me about comics and what I'm going to review.
There we
Keep
go.
them coming, and
We love comics.
Corey's
still
about
reading-
to fire up our Tumblr. He's going to start reviewing comics.
I am actually. Thank you for putting me on the spot there.
Yep.
I'll do it. I mean, I have a WordPad full of like text I've been typing up about comics.
You still use WordPad? You don't use Microsoft Word?
I
That
use
shitty
Microsoft
version?
365, so yes, I use WordPad.
365 days a year.
I use Notepad. Fuck you.
oh.
I'm building a web page on front page, front whatever. Yeah, but
:/.
get a hold of me on the page.
HTML.
I'll have a personal email
Why
set
am I
up for the
typing
site.
like this? Who the fuck?
Oh, God damn it! I'm just trying to sell.
Okay, sorry.
Keep it coming. Keep telling me what you want, and I'll make it happen.
All right, guys,
I'm here for you. I'm here.
Drink it.
and drink more Cobra.
Drink it. Yes, drink King Cobra.
Oh, the
This is
venom.
you, Dealey.
Oh,
Do it.
oh,
Do it before we're done. Drink it. Here. No, you're not even. Just give it to me, pussy.
I'm faking.